So we're Diane's cousins. We're all first cousins, all four of us. When Diane and Tintin over here came to America when they were like 2 or 3, and I was over here already, and we all lived in like a really little house, a one-story house on Gatewood Street in Fremont. So it was legitimately like a full house situation, but immigrant edition, because we were all packed in all one house with our parents, her parents, and even Uncle Milo and Auntie Belle. And Diane, we grew up for a couple years there, but Diane moved away around second grade. And then she became an Inland Valley kid. And she lived over there with our grandparents, and we used to go visit like a lot and play games. And back then, we're kind of millennials, so we grew up with the information age and the technology, but we didn't have iPads or iPhones yet. So we actually had to play games like with sticks and cards, or I don't know. We played games, and when we played all the games we could play, we'd make up our own games. And one of the games that we used to play was we pretended to be Sailor Scouts from the Sailor Moon anime. And Diane was always Sailor Moon, and I don't know if any of you know, but Sailor Moon was the leader of the pact. And I think that's really fitting because Diane's Diane's the first one of us to get married and finding her own tuxedo mask. So, family's been always super important to us, and we watched by example how close our parents were with each other and with our cousins. And now, as adults or almost adults, we know that we have that too. And to us, to our family, to our side of the family, today means that our family is growing. And we can't wait to see it grow more and more. I'm talking about kids, Diane. We all want babies in the family again. Everybody loves babies, who doesn't? To Jorvic, one thing I do know about my cousin is that she'll take care of you, just like how she takes care of her Inang and her mom, and more impressively Daphne, because we know she can be a handful. So to you, I ask not only to take care of her, but to be the first example for our generation of all the future husbands, but most importantly, the future fathers. So on behalf of the Quibbins today, we welcome you, Jorvic, to our family. Oh, shoot. Oh. Gosh, man. That was so great, guys. Oh my God. Oh my. Stop. You guys, man, dude, already? Oh my God.
I'm nervous. Hello. Hi, I'm Crizel. I'm Jorvic's sister and only sister. So I've read my speech like 5 times, so hopefully I don't bawl my eyes out again, but I probably will. Okay, so it's been said that some are just lucky to find their person the first couple times, and you two were those blessed individuals. Growing up and starting to date, I found myself wanting for long-term relationships and someone I can see a future with. Without realizing it, it was because of the exposure of your relationship. You guys continue to give me a hope that true, genuine love is out there. I remember people would ask, like, oh, how long have they been together, or are they still together? And I'd be like, yeah, it's been this amount of years. And I'd say it so proudly. You guys found each other at a young age, and I know from having the same classes together, seeing each other every day for 3 years, to going to different colleges must have been hard. You guys managed to live separate lives, find out what kind of people you were, had different friends, had breakdowns, but you guys never did it alone. You guys always had each other. I know not seeing each other often must have been hard, but you guys did that, and I give you tremendous props. There's not a lot of couples that I know that stay through the hardest part of their lives together. So my brother actually made me go with him to ask her parents for their hand in marriage and proposing to her. I've never felt so happy to be a part of those special days and as his sister, be someone he wanted there next to him. Okay. I would literally go to them for relationship advice and talk about all the things I've gone through. I was glad that I not only had my brother to talk to, but Stephanie to be there and listen also. I'm crying. Okay, I really have this bond that I have with my kuya, and I appreciate it so much. I'm so blessed to have the relationship that I have with my brother. We would have these late night talks where we just talk about life, or I just rant or cry to him when I needed someone to talk to, or just someone that I wanted to chill and get boba with. And I will cherish those moments forever. And I know you'll be a married man now, but I hope that we will forever have that relationship no matter how old we get. You are someone that I know that will support and care for me forever. I remember looking at dresses with Stephanie and her family, and I was like, wow, this is really happening. It was the first time I spent with them alone without my brother, but I never felt so comfortable. I actually cried when I seen her try on those dresses and see that it was the dress, that I would see her walk down the aisle with my brother. There was a point in that day where I realized that when I see and talk to her, I see a reflection of my brother. The way they talk and act, the same lingos, I was like, wow, they really are the same person. It's funny because when we were driving home too, I was like, wait, you're gonna be a Ramos. But it was so it was a heartwarming reminder that this is who my brother was marrying. What I love about your guys' relationship is the intimacy and connection I know you guys have with one another. My brother never told me any of their problems, and I never really heard or seen them argue, and I think that's really important in relationships is because they were always two. Fixing problems, working it out, and continuing to love each other. Sorry. Seeing you guys always choosing one another. I may be young, but the advice I give you too is that love is always a choice to love each other every day. Grow together, learn more and more about each other, support each other, because at the end of the day, you guys are now one. So to finish off, I want to say congratulations again to my brother and now my sister for their marriage. God bless you both and your relationship always, and I love you guys so much. And welcome to the family.
Hi everyone, my name is Daphne and I'm the bride's sister. And I just wanted to start off by congratulating the new couple. The newly married couple. And yeah, so I remember when I was little, my sister sat me down on her bed and we had this like little one-on-one talk. And I didn't know what she was gonna talk to me about. But she had told me that she had a boyfriend. And she wanted to know if I was okay with that. And I didn't really know what that meant at that time because I was like 5 and I didn't know how it would affect me. So I was like, why is she telling me this? Like, what, what do I do with this information? And I guess after we had that talk, Jorvic just started showing up at our house more and I was like, who is he? But I got used to seeing him around as I was growing up. And he really opened my eyes on how men should treat women. And that's when I knew I wanted to have a relationship just as strong and real as theirs when I get a boyfriend, which is not anytime soon, Mom and Dad. Focus on my studies first, okay? And I truly look up to the both of you. You guys have set such a perfect example for me for as long as I can remember. Manang, I'm not even gonna lie, you're the most perfect human being I've ever met. And you're so organized, well-rounded, and beautiful. It's annoying, but you know. But I really don't know what I'd do without you because you've taught me so much of what I needed to know in my life. And I love you for that. And Jorvic, ever since the start, I've taken you in as my brother. but as of today, it's now official. And you are extremely kind, intelligent, and talented. And I don't think I've ever met anyone more perfect than you for my sister. Together, you guys are the most cutest, most ideal, and most cringiest couple. And I couldn't be more blessed to have such wonderful human beings in my life. I just want to say a huge thank you to Kuya Jorvic for always taking care of my sister and treating her like a queen that she is. And I thank you for the both of you for showing me how love is supposed to be. And I wish you both the best and happiest marriage together. I love you guys so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Mia. Hi, Steph and Jorvic. All right, so first of all, thank you, Steph, for having me as your maid of honor. You sent the package all the way to SoCal. I wasn't expecting anything. Recorded myself because I figured you wanted something like that and just bawled my eyes out. I couldn't have asked for a better role on your special day. The honor is all mine to have been by your side, and you know I'll always will be. I'm a FaceTime call away, text away, even if you don't reply. And for those of you who don't know, we actually met in nursing school. She sat next to me when no one else wanted to. We figured out we were both Filipinos, and then we actually strengthened our bond because we both learned that we love the Jonas Brothers. Since then, we have been inseparable. And even with our long distance relationship, I know that you're still my person, the Meredith Grey to my Christina Yang. But I know that I'll never be able to take the place of Jorvic. I clearly remember that one time in your dorm room and you guys were calling each other and I was like, okay, I'll let them be. And she was like, happy 55 months. And I was like, what? You guys count your monthsaries? But then I was like, dang, they're a little crazy, but they're super in love. That was like way back then until now, still very in love, even after all this time. Jorvic, you truly are her other half. I cannot compete with you. You two just fit and complete each other. We used to sing the Jonas Brothers love songs, wishing to be with them, but now I know that it's you she would sing to wholeheartedly. You're the one on her mind when she listens and sings along to those songs. I love you guys and I look up to your love. You both taught me what it meant to be patient, understanding, and loving in a relationship. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you, especially because I can't wait to be the fun auntie. I love you guys and congrats and cheers to Steph and Jorvic. I love you.
I'm nervous. Okay. Oh, wow, I can't believe my brother got married today. I remember seeing Stephanie for the first time, and I was like, who dat? And Kuya said, it's my friend, but he never told me that they were dating. But I found out 6 years after. When I heard a conversation about her when Kuya and Mom were talking about the future or something, I don't know. But he told me that was 3, so I guess. But I'm excited for a new chapter in their lives. My brother will become a father and possibly a grandfather. And he told me to do that. He told me to do that. And Stephanie will become a loving and caring mom.
You guys are like the same person, loving, caring, and funny. I can feel that you guys are perfect for each other. I am very blessed and thankful that Stephanie is my new ate. And I wish you guys the best. Congrats to Mr. and Mrs. Ramos.
Thanks, best man.
I don't know if I can do this, but just bear with me. Good evening, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to express my thankfulness and gratitude to all of you who are here with us tonight. I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm so happy to see you all, especially seeing Jorvic and Diane. I'm so thankful that you are here tonight to witness the celebration and unity for Diane and Jorvic. Diane, you have brought so much joy, happiness, and love in our lives. You're my first daughter, and you're still my baby up to now. You made our family complete, and we can't wait until you experience this with a family of your own. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of everything you have accomplished in your life and the woman that you have become. You are beautiful, sweet, and loving daughter, sister, niece, and friend to everyone you meet. I know your values will carry you with grace, dignity, and strength through life and your marriage with Jorvic. Jorvic, welcome to our family, anak. Finally, I have a son. I also would like to welcome the Ramos and the Villar family to our family. Diane and Jorvic, wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Best wishes on this beautiful and wonderful journey. As you build your new life together, love, respect, and trust. Trust one another and always put God's first in everything that you do. May God bless your marriage with lots of love, happiness, and trust, and give shape to a happy married life. Jorvic, please take care of our daughter. Love her the way you love yourself. And we are always here for you guys. The house is always open. I want you to stay with us. But of course, I want you to build your own in the future. But for the meantime, I'm not ready. So please, stay for a few more months. I think that's about it.
thank you. Okay, that caught me off guard, and I was going now. But these are not my vows. I will not cry. Thank you from the bottom of both of our hearts. Oh no. You guys have been a vital part of our relationship for the past, whether it be the last 10 years, the last year. We have just been so blessed to have you all come into our lives. I just said that. I'm saying the same thing over again. Thank you. Let's party. And to the next 100 years.
There you go. I want to say another, pretty much the same thing that Diane said here too. We're so very lucky and blessed to have all of you in our lives, our family, our friends, in all different walks of life. So thank you guys for blessing us with your presence here tonight, and thank you for everything. So yeah, let's party.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank my family, and Stephanie's family and friends. I got my aunt coming from the Philippines, and my sister-in-laws coming from the Bay Area. Thanks for coming. I know it's been a long drive. For the people that doesn't know me, I'm Jorvic's youngest brother, Richard. No, I'm his father. I had Jorvic at the age of 19. Jorvic was very lovable to his sibling, and I remember when I was on night shift, he changes Chriselle's diaper, and then he plays piano a lot and instruments. And I know everybody knows that you always massage my back after long day's work. And I know Jorvic and Stephanie know each other since they were high school. So I know in my heart that they love and know each other. So as a father, I pray that both of you love one another. And I know you guys have a lot of trials in life. And put God in the middle, everything will be okay. God bless you guys. I love you, Stephanie. I love you, Jorvic.
All right. Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you for celebrating with us. Thank you to the Quivens family for welcoming our son to your family. What a beautiful wedding we have witnessed today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Imelda. I'm Jorvic's mom, and you guys know Richard's already, Jorvic's dad or brother. This November, we are celebrating our 27 years wedding anniversary. We have 3 children, Jorvic, Crystal, and Isaiah, and Jorvic is our eldest. He is also the first grandchild from my family side and my husband's family side. As a little child, Jorvic never ceased to amaze us. He is such a sweet, caring, loving son and kuya. He also shows many talent. He learned how to play piano at 5 years old. At grade school, his teacher nicknamed him Mr. Perfect. He always had straight A's on his report card. And that when it's time for parent-teacher conference, his teachers tells me that he's boring because they always have the same grades, A's. He graduated as one of the valedictorian in 8th grade and valedictorian in high school. Last year, he received his master in science in medical health and sciences and started his first year of medical school. We are just so proud of him, of what he accomplished so far and what he will be accomplishing in the future. Jorvic, my son, I love you so much. Today, I overcome with so many emotions, love, gratitude, excitement, and joy. As you start a new chapter of your life with Stephanie, I want you to remember and focus on this Bible verse, Ephesians 5:25 to 30. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. And the same way husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body, just as Christ does the church, for we are members of his body. That's a tall order, son. It's not a job to take lightly. It requires a lot of you. Things like sacrifice. You will find yourself in many situations where you'll have to set aside your wants for what's best for Stephanie. Grace, she's not perfect, and neither are you. Forgive her when she messes up and draw her right back to you. Gentleness, lead her with gentleness and put aside any harsh attitudes. Compassion, when she shares her heart with you, hold it with compassion. Always look at how life's trials affect her, regardless of the fact that it may have affected you differently. Comfort, be her shoulder to lean on. Embrace her and wipe away her tears. Be her rock. Although the verse says to love her as Christ loves the church, you're the son of two very flawed humans, so there's something else you'll have to do. Humbly admit and apologize when you're wrong. I'm not going to be the first one you turn to anymore. So don't come to me before you go. First to God and second to your wife. I'll always be here to support you, but I'm way down the list now. That's the way it's supposed to be. God's ideal is this: a man should leave his father and mother and be united to his wife. Matthew 19:5. Yep, hard for me to read, but it's true and it's God's perfect plan. Stephanie comes first before us. Always, I know you'll always love us and will always be close, but she is your priority. I hate to say it, but you can't come home if you're in a fight. Your job is to stay and fix it. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. Jorvic, here we go. Life changes from this moment on, and you're ready for this wild ride called marriage. To Jorvic and Stephanie, we love you so much. We can't wait to see little Jorvic and little Stephanie running around soon. Stephanie, welcome to the Ramos family. Cheers. I love you guys.